I think I played my favourite game of 2023 this month, and it was a game I wasn't expecting to like. Hello everyone, and welcome back. I am on a mission to find cute and cozy games, and this November I actually played quite a few games that were releasing, so I thought I would share with you my views of these cute and cozy games and what I thought about these games, because I got a chance to play some great games this month and I wanted to share some of my views about the games, because some of them I really loved, some of them I didn't love too much, and I thought maybe we could do this every month or every other month depending on how many games that I play. And I'm going to be ranking the games as well. Just a little disclaimer, these views are completely my own. If you don't agree with me, that is absolutely fine. If you agree with me, great. But everybody has a different opinion, and that is absolutely fine. It's just my opinion, so you can go completely against me. There is no right or wrong game to play. On the title of this video, it also appears an ad because I got given the chance to play one of the games for free. They gifted it me. Doesn't mean I had to put it in this video or had to review it by any means. It doesn't change my opinion of the games. And I'll get to the game once I talk about it to tell you which one was gifted to me. The worst game we have on this list, I'm sorry, it's number 7. We have Spirit Tea. Spirit Tea is all about a town crawling with troublemaking spirits. They've become lost because humans have stopped worshipping, leaving offerings, or even talking about them at all. It used to be a nice town, but there have been some strange goings on lately. You're going to have to find the spirits causing mayhem and fix the problems so they can become paying customers and get to know the townspeople and explore the mountain to its fullest. You get to solve the spirits' problems, help them to remember themselves, make friends with the locals, upgrade and decorate your house, and there's even a bathhouse that you get to manage where you'll have to clean towels, chop wood, heat the baths, and seat the spirits with their friends. So this is a fully micromanaging life sim experience. I have put in so many hours to this game, like 40 hours, and I still cannot get into it. Don't get me wrong, I love the bathhouse section of this game. I love micromanagement of it, and you get to seat the different spirits in the different baths. So some spirits are bigger than others. They also represent different seasons. So you've got summer, winter, spring and fall. So they can't always be seated next to each other. So it's kind of like a mini puzzle. And then you've got to keep on top of the towels, keep on top of heating the baths. You can then cook for the spirits. You can also clean the spirits. It's very micromanagement, and I love that bit of the game. But where it lets me down is the pacing of the game. I found it very difficult in the beginning because it took ages to make any money, and the characters were always reminding me to do these tasks, but I couldn't because I needed the money. And that was irritating. Or when you've collected enough money to upgrade things, you've then got days off on the bathhouse. And this I thought would be a great time to walk around, talk to the villagers and find extra spirits. But once you've gathered all the information about the spirits and chatted to the villagers, you have to then wait to either find the spirit at night or find the spirit on a Thursday or something like that. So I was just wasting days just doing nothing because I couldn't go to the bathhouse that was being upgraded. You can fish and dig for things, but that was getting boring. There's only so many times you can talk to a villager per day, and so I found the pacing of this game to be very odd. There's no farming, it's not a farming sim, so you don't have to look after any crops. You can decorate your house, but it's things you find in the world rather than you crafting stuff. But what I loved about this game is that there's no pressure to talk to the villagers unless you wanted their help for the bathhouse. The world is beautiful, the spirit stories are fun, and the idea of the game itself is very fun. I love the little mysteries and the puzzles in this game. The game doesn't take itself too seriously either. There are lots of jokes and hidden references, and I found myself giggling along when all of the spirits were talking. So I loved that about this game. Many people love this game, don't get me wrong. So I would maybe find some more reviews before settling on whether to play it or not. So I played this game on Xbox on the Games Pass, but you can also play it on regular Xbox, on Nintendo Switch, and on Steam. At number 6, we have Spells and Secrets. This is a deep and motivating roguelite experience that invites everybody to this adventure story. Free the Wizard Academy from magical creatures by using your spells in creative ways. You can play in a local co-op with friends or family, or solo, and customize your own character, solve mysteries, and find powerful artifacts in this modern magical world. Use numerous spells in creative ways to fight off magical creatures or to solve puzzles. You are a first-year student of the magical arts arriving at the academy for the first time. It's set in a world and time like ours, and you are excited to live and learn together with your fellow students. But a strange incident on your first day throws the school into turmoil. It's up to you to save the ever-changing castle and rescue your lost schoolmates. Explore the school grounds and uncover the castle secrets to reveal the mysteries surrounding it. I didn't mind this game. It's not the worst, it's not the best. It's mainly a dungeon diving game where you are a spellcaster and you go into the dungeon, you solve puzzles, cast spells, fight enemies, you go to collect magic, you come out of the dungeon, spend your magic on spells, and then go back into the dungeon where it looks different and do it all again, but with different spells and different puzzles and different enemies. So I like the variety that it has. I loved the puzzles, and I love that you can play co-op mode with another person. I think with 2 people, it would be so much more fun because you would be casting spells with each other and solving the puzzles with each other. It's just after a while, I found it a bit repetitive, even though it was different, if that makes sense. But I still had a really good time, and I still enjoyed all of the spell casting and the wizard and witchy vibes. And I love the customization. There is no gender identity on the customization, so you can literally just pick whatever you want your character to look like, and I think that is truly amazing. I think that's probably the best bit about this game. So if you like dungeon diving and fighting and witches, wizards, spellcasting, I think this would be a great little game for you. So this game I was kindly gifted, so thank you so much to Merge Games and Lurkit for gifting me the key to try on Steam. I had a great time playing it on Steam, but I've heard that on Nintendo Switch it's got a few issues, so that's why I've put it at number 6 as well. I'm not comfortable recommending it for Nintendo Switch just yet until they fixed all of the issues for it. I played this game on Steam, but it was also available on Nintendo Switch, on PlayStation 5 and on Xbox. At number 5, we have Spirit City Lofi Session. Start your productivity journey or simply relax in a cozy world of Spirit City. In this idle game, you start by setting the perfect vibe for your day with calming Lofi beats, mixing in your favorite background sounds, and create a soothing soundscape to customize your character and your spirit companion. As time goes on, cute spirits will start showing up if you have the right combinations of settings to lure them in. You can then add them to your growing collection of spirit discoveries, and you can use them as your companions as your next session to learn and unlock more about them. The first thing you do is create and personalize your own avatar, expressing your unique style and vibe. Choose from hairstyles, outfits, colors, and more. And you can also choose the spirits you unlock and assign as your work companions. You personalize your space and create the room with a large variety of lighting, floor, wall, and furniture options. Pick a space that reflects your mood and create the perfect cozy environment. Then use the built-in to-do list and timer functions to keep yourself on schedule and remind yourself to take regular breaks while providing positive energy to your work sessions, all while listening to a carefully curated catalogue of Lofi tracks and themed playlists for every mood and occasion. This one at the moment of time of recording is just a demo, but this made me so productive. I've tried making YouTube videos with it and set it on an hour timer, and usually it takes me so much longer than that to create a YouTube video. Somehow I managed to do my first YouTube video in an hour and 6 minutes. How? I have no idea how I managed this. My favorite mix on the demo is called Chilling with the Unknown, and I love the fireplace sound effect and the desk background that they've got. The desk looks like the character is typing that I've customized, so it makes me feel a bit more productive because it looks like they are creating something as well as I'm creating something. It's weird, right? I don't really know how, but it works. I'm really excited for the full release because you will get to decorate the room as well with different colours. I guess there'll be more customization with the character. You'll get to customize your spirit as well, which I'm so excited for. Yeah, I really love this one. As I said, it's only on demo at the moment. It came out on November 3rd, and the full release is looking like it'll come out on Q2 of 2024. And it is only available on Steam. Number 4 on the list is the watermelon game. I hope I'm saying this correctly, so I'm sorry if I'm not. Suka game, also known as the watermelon game, has recently become popular in October and November, and it's where you have to drop a fruit into a box, and if two are the same fruits and touch each other, they'll merge into becoming a bigger fruit. It's developed by Aladdin X, the Japanese puzzle video game, and the concept was originally sprouted from a Chinese browser game called Synthetic Big Watermelon. And it wasn't until December 9th, 2021 that they released it on Nintendo eShop in Japan, giving birth to the global phenomenon that is the watermelon game that you see today. I have to say, this is a highly addictive game. It is great for the price, amazing, and it is not too hard, but it's hard enough that you want to keep playing and want to keep trying to get a watermelon and trying to beat high scores. You can beat your own scores, or you can try to beat online player scores, but they're just like ridiculously high that I doubt anybody would ever be able to beat them. I have played this for hours and hours and hours and hours. The very first time I got a watermelon, my game ended because when the watermelon like popped up, it flew a fruit out of the box and ended my game. So that really irritated me. So I wish that didn't happen. Other than that, it's a great game. I mean, there's not much else to do other than you putting fruit together to try and get a watermelon. They've come out with a Halloween update so that you can try and make pumpkins too. But other than that, it is just putting fruit together. It is very addictive, but that is kind of it. So that's why, for me personally, it's going at number 4, but I can see people putting this at number 1. And this one is only available on Nintendo Switch. At number 3, we have Song of NooNoo. Join best friends NooNoo and Willem on an adventure across the frozen wilds of Freljord. Dive headfirst into an immersive narrative, discover the unbreakable bond between the boy and his Yeti, and travel a land both beautiful and treacherous, while making new allies on a journey of family, friendship, and magic. Every snowy step brings you closer to the truth about NooNoo and Willump's past. Hike, climb, and sled your way across the snowy landscapes full of harsh blizzards, ferocious wolves, and enchantments, and cover what secrets lie ahead beneath the ice. I really love this game, and I can't put it any higher because of the other games that I've got listed. This is such a cute and sweet game about a boy and his Yeti. The interactions between these two are so much fun. Willump the Yeti is so adorable. I cannot tell you how many times I ahed and cooed over this Yeti. The relationship that they've built between these characters is so sweet. Honestly, I haven't finished the full game yet. I'm almost there, so close. So I don't know how the game finishes yet. So it could be disastrous. So I don't know. But I'm really, really close to finishing. But so far, it's a beautiful game. The puzzles that you need to work out to try and get further along are so much fun. They're not too hard, they're not too easy, and you need to use both characters in order to work out these puzzles. They're just so much fun. It's just a really good time, and I love going into this game when I've had a really stressful day because it's just so much fun. I just really love it, and I end up with a huge smile on my face after just 5 minutes of playing. So yeah, it's a really great game. I love this one. Please check this one out. Disclaimer again, I got given the chance to play Song of NooNoo for free. Thank you so much to Riot Games for giving me a key on Steam to try this game for free. Again, I haven't been paid to play the game. They just gifted me the key to try out the game and see what I thought. Honestly, I love it. And it's part of the League of Legends franchise, which who would have thought they would do a cozy game, but here we are, and it's a great one. So they really know their stuff. I played this game on Steam, but it is also available on Nintendo Switch, on Epic Games, and on GOG.com. And this game is at my number 2 slot. It would have been at my number 1 slot had this other game not been played, and this one is called Juon. What I will say first off out the bat, do not play it on Xbox Game Pass unless you have very stable internet, because it buffers a hell of a lot. I played it on the Game Pass. You can't install it. You can only play it on cloud gaming. And because there's so much going on and it's so beautiful, the scenery, you need such good internet that it buffers just constantly. But even that did not ruin my experience. I thoroughly loved this game. You can tell it was made by people who rock climb and rock climbers because of the way the controls work, the way the rope moves and interacts with the scenery, the way it gets stuck, even the way the character unhooks and hooks and moves the rope. I even got my husband hooked onto this game. He is not a cozy gamer. He hates cozy games, but he loves rock climbing. And so I was like, let me just show you this game. Let me see what you think about it. And he literally spent 2 hours sitting there with me while I was playing this game. And he was like, oh, watch out for that. Oh my God, look for that. Oh, you can go this way. Oh, you can go that way. He absolutely loved it. And you can tell because it's a rock climbing cozy game. It's beautiful. The scenery is gorgeous. The creatures are gorgeous. I thoroughly love this game. There's not much replayability in it, to be honest. Once you play it, you're kind of done. They say that there are different routes that you can go up climbing wise, but maybe 2 or 3 sections were different routes that you can take, and then the rest was just one main route. So that kind of way, there's not much replayability. But to be honest, I am still thinking about this storyline. It's still stuck in my head. Absolutely stunning. Nothing will prepare you for what happens at the end of chapter 5. It's breathtaking. The only downside that I didn't like was the auto-save function. I wish it had just a regular save because it doesn't auto-save enough for my liking. So if you wanted to put it down because you were like cooking or you had to answer the door or something was happening, it didn't always autosave in that position you were in. So it kind of like paused it and then ended it. And sometimes you were back like 2 or 3 times and had to do that bit again. So that was the only criticism. But still, not enough for me to downgrade this game. This would have been number 1. Utterly fantastic game. Please check this game out. It's breathtaking. Technically, Juon came out on the 31st of October, but it was the last day in October, so I played it in November. So I played this game on the Xbox Game Pass Cloud Gaming, but you can also get it on the regular Xbox, you can get it on PlayStation, and you can get it on Steam. And my number 1 favourite game of November, and I think my favourite game of all of 2023, is called Thirsty Suitors. Thirsty Suitors is a game about culture, relationships, family pressures, and expressing yourself. You play as Jala, handling her demanding parents and trying to mend broken friendships in time for her sister's wedding. Will she be ready for the impending visit of the family's terrifying and judgmental matriarchy? Through the story's gameplay, you will confront exes in turn-based battle sequences and a unique mood system that lets you take advantage of vulnerabilities. You get to skate, grind, and wall run across timber hills with intricate movesets, combos, and challenges. You can even try and impress your parents and repair your relationship with action-packed cooking segments while exploring a rich menu of delicious South Asian-inspired dishes. Now, I didn't like this game to start with because I'm not into the skating side of this game. Kind of annoyed me, and there are like mini skating challenges, and for the life of me, I couldn't complete one of them. Like, you had to collect like 25 badges and I could only collect 22, and I did it for like 4 times and I just couldn't get it. But let me tell you, the accessibility options are fantastic. It was probably because I wasn't feeling very well, like my arm still hurts and my wrists are really bad at the moment, so I can't really control characters very well, but you can turn off the skating challenges to make them auto-complete, which fantastic. So that really helped with my experience of the game. You can also like turn on auto button pressing, auto running. There's so many accessibility options. It's really fantastic. It really helped me in my gaming experience because I just wasn't feeling well. Every game I go into the accessibility options because I need them, or I'm just checking what they have. And by far this game had the best ones that I've seen in a while. After that, what really got me was the cooking aspect and the storytelling. This game has a really beautiful way of telling the stories of the characters, either through cooking or just through gameplay. Even if it's something silly like the battles that Jala has to do with her exes, the stories that unfold are so beautifully told, and you really connect with Jala and her family and her friends, and it's so beautiful. I felt like I understood myself more, if that makes sense, and understood what I'm going through. And for a game to do that is very unexpected. My favourite character was her dad, which is random because he doesn't do a lot in the game. It's very like matriarchal and very about Jala, her mom, her sister, and her grandma. But the dad was really fun for me and was very supportive and just had that fun dad energy that you really need. So I really loved that. I could keep going on and on about this game, but I really shouldn't. By far, I think the best game of the year for me so far. And the ending is just like, oh, spot on. I played this game on Xbox Game Pass, but you can also play it on just Xbox, on PlayStation, on Steam, and on Nintendo Switch. And that is it. Those are all of the games that I played in November, that came out in November. Have you played any of them? Are you going to play any of them? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more cute and cozy games. A big thank you to my channel members. Thank you so much for becoming one. It means so much to me. If you would like to become a channel member, you can do so down below as well. I hope you have an amazing rest of the day wherever you are, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!